Scene script. Ever heard the one about the tourist who asked for directions in Italy and ended up in an impromptu family dinner instead of the museum? That's Italy for you. Now, let's paint that picture a little clearer. Imagine strolling through narrow cobblestone streets, the air filled with the enticing aroma of freshly baked bread and simmering marinara sauce. Suddenly, you realize you've lost your way. You stop a passerby, asking for directions to the nearest museum. Instead of a simple point to the left or right, you're greeted with a warm smile, an arm draped around your shoulders, and an invitation to join a family meal. Confused but intrigued, you find yourself in a rustic Italian kitchen, laughing, eating, and forgetting all about that museum. That's the magic of Italy, the charm that turns a wrong turn into an unforgettable detour. In this video, we'll be exploring that very charm as we traverse the length and breadth of Italy's most captivating regions. From the sun-drenched beaches of Sicily to the whitewashed trulli houses of Puglia. From the dramatic coastal cliffs of the Amalfi Coast to the bustling, vibrant streets of Naples. We'll wander through the undulating landscapes of Basilicata and Reggio Calabria, explore the picturesque lanes of Sorrento, and finally unwind on the pristine beaches of Sardinia. But this journey isn't just about the places, it's about the stories, the people, the food, the culture. It's about the unexpected detours that lead us to places we never thought we'd find, and experiences we never thought we'd have. It's about losing ourselves in the enchanting maze that is Italy, only to find a piece of our hearts we never knew was missing. So buckle up, or should I say fasten your seatbelts, we're about to embark on an Italian adventure. Getting lost in Sicily might just be the best thing that happens to you. You could discover a secret cannoli recipe. Now, that's a tantalizing prospect, isn't it? Sicily, the largest Mediterranean island, is a melting pot of culture with a rich history that's as grand as Mount Etna, Europe's highest active volcano that calls this place home. But let's dive into the truly unique aspects of Sicily, its food. Sicilian cuisine is a gastronomic wonderland. It's a foodie's paradise where you can indulge in arancini, those golden, crispy stuffed rice balls, or the famous Sicilian pizza with its thick, doughy crust. And let's not forget the pasta alla norma, a delightful mix of eggplant, tomatoes, and salty ricotta cheese. And then, of course, there's the cannoli, a crunchy outer shell filled with sweet, creamy ricotta. Legend has it that every Sicilian grandmother has a secret cannoli recipe passed down through generations. So, if you find yourself lost in a Sicilian market, don't panic. Just follow the scent of fresh cannoli and you might just stumble upon a culinary masterpiece. But Sicily isn't just about food. It's also about the vibrant culture, the stunning architecture, and the friendly locals. There's the beautiful city of Palermo with its stunning churches and palaces, the idyllic coastal town of Taormina, and the ancient Greek temples of Agrigento. And amidst all this, the Sicilian people go about their lives with an infectious zest that's sure to rub off on you. Oh, and here's a fun fact for you. Sicilians don't do Italian time. They have their own version of it called Sicilian time, which basically means whenever we feel like it. So if you're waiting for that bus, just relax, grab a gelato, and enjoy the wait. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Sicily, a place where getting lost is part of the adventure, and where every corner holds a delightful surprise. Next time you're in Sicily, remember to get lost. You might just discover the best cannoli of your life. In Puglia, you'll find the heel of Italy's boot, and trust me, it's much more comfortable than your high heels. Imagine a place where the sun kisses the vibrant blue sea, where ancient olive trees stretch as far as the eye can see, and where every town tells a story older than time itself. That's Puglia for you. This region, resting comfortably at the heel of Italy's boot, is a treasure trove of delights waiting to be discovered. Puglia's coastline is a thing of beauty. It stretches for over 800 kilometers, offering some of the most picturesque vistas you'll ever lay eyes on. From the white sandy beaches of Salento to the dramatic cliffs of Santa Maria di Leuca, each curve and contour of this coastline is like a work of art. But it's not all about the coast in Puglia. Venture inland, and you'll find yourself wandering through a maze of narrow, winding streets in historic towns like Alberobello and Ostuni. These towns are like a living museum where every cobblestone, every building, every corner whispers tales of a bygone era. And let's not forget the food. Puglian cuisine is a celebration of simplicity and freshness. Imagine biting into a piece of focaccia pugliese, its crisp crust giving way to a soft, fluffy interior, or savoring a forkful of orecchiette, a traditional pasta shape that resembles little ears, tossed in a robust tomato sauce and sprinkled with pecorino cheese, all washed down with a glass of Primitivo wine. Now, for a bit of local humor, did you know that Puglia produces more wine than the entire country of Australia? It's true. Not that we're starting a wine war here, but it's a fun fact to share at your next dinner party. Puglia is also home to the Trulli, unique cone-shaped houses that look like they've been plucked straight out of a fairy tale. They're charming, they're iconic, and they're a testament to Puglia's rich cultural heritage. So, if you're tired of high heels, try Italy's heel instead. You'll love it. The Amalfi Coast, where the roads are as twisted as your favorite soap opera plot. Now let's get into the heart of it, the Amalfi Coast. Ah, Amalfi, the place where the Mediterranean sun kisses the turquoise sea, and the mountains hug the coastline tighter than a long-lost friend. This place is a masterpiece, with its splashes of colorful houses, the scent of lemons in the air, and the ever-present echo of the sea. It's as if Mother Nature herself decided to try her hand at painting, and boy, did she deliver. But while the Amalfi Coast might look like a peaceful paradise, don't let the serene scenery fool you. There's a whole lot of drama tucked away in those winding roads. And when I say winding, I mean roads that twist and turn more than the plot of a season finale cliffhanger. One moment, you're cruising along, admiring the stunning views, and the next, you're gripping the steering wheel, wondering if this road trip was such a good idea after all. And speaking of drama, let's not forget the towns. Oh, the towns. Each one is like an episode in a soap opera, with its own unique story and cast of characters. There's Positano, the glamorous starlet, always ready for a close-up with its sun-drenched beaches and chic boutiques. Then there's Ravello, the quiet understudy, tucked away in the mountains, boasting some of the most breathtaking views and charming villas. And of course, Amalfi itself, the leading lady, with her grand cathedral and bustling piazzas. So, what's the takeaway here? Well, the Amalfi Coast is a lot like a good soap opera. It's filled with stunning visuals, unexpected twists, and a whole lot of charm. And just like your favorite show, once you start, you won't be able to stop. You'll want to see every town, explore every beach, and take in every view. So if you're looking for drama, skip the soaps and head to the Amalfi Coast instead. Naples, where the pizzas are as hot as the local gossip. Ah, Naples, the birthplace of the world's favorite flatbread delight, the pizza. Wrapped in the aroma of freshly baked crust, this vibrant city is a feast for the senses, where the air is always filled with the tantalizing scent of pizza and the sound of animated chatter. Naples is the city where pizza was born, and let me tell you, they've had centuries to perfect it. Imagine biting into a slice of heaven with a thin, crispy crust, bubbling mozzarella, tangy tomato sauce, and a sprinkle of fresh basil. Every pizzeria here is a testament to the art of pizza making, with their wood-fired ovens and the dough twirling in the air. But what's a pizza without some good old-fashioned gossip to go with it? Walking down the bustling streets of Naples, you'll find that the locals are as passionate about their stories as they are about their pizzas. Every corner cafe, every lively piazza is a hub for the latest news and the juiciest tales. It's a city where the line between public and private life is as thin as their pizza crust. And speaking of thin lines, have you heard about the infamous pizza rivalry in Naples? It's Margherita versus Marinara, a battle of the classics that's as heated as their ovens. But whether you're Team Margherita, with its simple yet delicious combination of tomatoes, mozzarella, fresh basil, and olive oil, or Team Marinara, with its punchy mix of tomatoes, garlic, oregano, and olive oil, one thing's for sure, you're in for a slice of the best pizza you've ever tasted. So as we stroll through the vibrant streets of Naples, with the aroma of pizzas baking and the sound of lively chatter filling the air, we can't help but be drawn into this city's love for good food and good gossip. It's a city that's as flavorful and as colorful as the pizzas it so lovingly crafts. So remember, in Naples, the only thing hotter than the pizza is the latest scoop. Basilicata and Reggio Calabria, they may not be on every tourist's radar, but they're the sleeper hits of Italy. Imagine finding yourself in a place where every turn reveals a new surprise, a new story, a new flavor. That's Basilicata and Reggio Calabria for you. These regions, tucked away in the southern part of Italy, are like those underrated movies that don't make a huge splash at the box office, but leave an indelible mark on everyone who experiences them. Let's start with Basilicata, a region of rugged landscapes and ancient history. Basilicata is the Italy you don't expect. It's the home of Matera, a city of stone, where houses are carved out of the rocky hillsides just like in the Flintstones. It's a place that whispers tales of centuries past, a place that takes you back in time. Now, imagine a place where the Ionian and Tyrrhenian seas meet, a place where you can watch the sun rise and set over the water on the same day. That's Reggio Calabria. But it's not just the stunning natural beauty that makes this region special. It's also the home of the Riace bronzes, two of the most famous Greek bronze statues in the world. They were found in the sea near Riace in 1972 and are now housed in the National Museum of Reggio Calabria. Both Basilicata and Reggio Calabria offer a feast for the senses. The aroma of fresh basil and ripe tomatoes wafting through the air, the taste of their local wines, the sight of ancient ruins and breathtaking landscapes, the sound of waves crashing against the shore, and the feel of warm sun on your skin. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Just like those sleeper hit movies, Basilicata and Reggio Calabria don't try to impress with glitz and glamour. They don't need to. They captivate with their authenticity, their charm, and their ability to make you feel like you've discovered something truly special. So, if you enjoy discovering hidden gems, Basilicata and Reggio Calabria are your next stop. Last but not least, we have Sorrento and Sardinia, the dessert of our Italian feast. Now let me ask you, what's a meal without a dessert? Incomplete, right? The same goes for our Italian journey. We've traversed through the appetizers and the main course, and now it's time for the dessert, the sweet ending to our Italian escapade. Sorrento, a coastal beauty, is like that perfect slice of tiramisu, layered with history, culture, and natural allure. Imagine strolling through lemon-scented lanes, gazing at the endless sea, and sipping on some locally produced limoncello. Ah, the sweetness of Sorrento, its cliff-top position overlooking the sea, bustling marinas, and the romance that lingers in its old town charm. It's like the cherry on top of our Italian dessert. Now, let's hop on a ferry and sail to our next dessert destination, Sardinia. Picture a panna cotta that's as smooth as the island's white sandy beaches and as refreshing as its crystal clear waters. It's a place that's far removed from the usual hustle and bustle, offering a taste of Italy that's both authentic and serene. The Sardinian cuisine, with its unique blend of Italian and Mediterranean flavors, is the sweet drizzle of honey that completes our panna cotta. And let's not forget the digestivo to our meal, the warm Italian hospitality. In Sorrento and Sardinia, you're not just a tourist. You're part of the family, welcomed with open arms and treated to the best of what these regions have to offer. The locals, with their generous smiles and infectious zest for life, are the final touch, the amaretti biscuit to our Italian dessert. So you see, our Italian journey wouldn't be complete without a visit to Sorrento and Sardinia. They're the perfect dessert to our meal, offering a taste of Italy that's sweet, refreshing, and utterly unforgettable. Remember, no Italian feast is complete without a sweet ending, and Sorrento and Sardinia provide just that. So go on, dig in and savor every bite of these Italian delights. Buon appetito! Well, that's it, folks. Our Italian adventure has come to an end, but the memories, and the extra pounds from all the food, will stay with us forever. We've journeyed through the vibrant, chaotic streets of Naples, tasted the best pizza on earth, and discovered the hidden gems of Basilicata and Reggio Calabria. We've been charmed by the elegance of the Amalfi Coast, and let's not forget the unexpected detours that led us to the most delightful surprises in Sicily and Puglia. Italy, a country that not only feeds the stomach but also the soul. It's no wonder we've all come back a few pounds heavier, and not just from the luggage. I mean, who can resist an extra slice of that heavenly Neapolitan pizza or a second helping of Sicilian cannoli? So, it's a hearty arrivederci to Italy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel adventures. And remember, in Italy, even getting lost can lead to a delicious meal.